Well, so in my paper, one of my topics were talking about how if high school players had the availability to go to the NBA, or they were allowed to go to the NBA, would it make a difference in their playing? So in Bleacher Report, there's an article that talks about Anthony Davis, where it says that there's some ups and there's some downs to being able to go straight to from high school to the NBA. So for Anthony Davis, they talked about how he was taller than everybody, bigger than everybody, and he started out as a point guard. So they said that he would have the right skill sets to develop well in the NBA versus somebody else who doesn't have the same size or the same capability or the same skill set that he has wouldn't do as well going straight from high school to the NBA. But they also talk about how it's hard to adapt to the speed, the quickness, the size of NBA players. Where in high school, everybody's smaller than you. Anthony Davis was maybe 6'8", 6'9" in high school, where everybody else was maybe at the tallest 6 foot something. So, he was a lot bigger, a lot stronger, a lot faster. So he dominated high school. Him going into Kentucky his freshman year, everybody thought he was going to be a one and done, or everybody knew he was going to be a one and done. He got there and just dominated too. Very unguardable, hard to stop. Then he got to the NBA where he struggled a little bit. Then he got the hang of it and actually started to develop there too. But for me, I'm against going from high school straight to the NBA, because I feel like you have to develop your game before you just step foot into the NBA and just be that good of a player. I know before there was a time where a lot of high school players were going straight to the NBA, like Kobe Bryant, who skipped college and went straight to the NBA. There are a lot of players who went and did really, really well or became legends just from going from high school straight to the NBA. But who's to say they couldn't be a lot better than what they were now, or what they were then, if they did, take that 1 year in college. I think it's a great rule having players stay for 1 year instead of going straight to the NBA. So in the article in Bleacher Report, they talk about both sides, but at the end they also say that the rule of staying for 1 year has made players a lot better. They don't come into the NBA as immature, or they haven't lost any skill. They've only gotten better. Most people who stay for a year, who go to the NBA, for the most part, are good. There's only been a couple people who go to the NBA after their first year of college and don't do anything, don't start, don't play. But for the most part, like people like Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, those guys who stayed for 1 year and ended up going to the NBA, I feel like it benefited them going that 1 year in college.